Good afternoon, and I just wanted to give you a quick little preview of the new adult Bible study that we're going to be having on Sundays at 8:30. For the next 4 weeks, we're going to be walking through the letter from Jude, and most scholars agree that Jude was one of Jesus' brothers. And so it's interesting as Jude starts out his letter to the church that he describes himself not as a brother of Jesus Christ, but as a bondservant, a doulos in the Greek, which literally means slave, a willing slave, someone who willingly has attached themselves to the life of another to serve them all the days of their life. And so earlier in the Gospels, we heard of Jesus' family and his siblings not necessarily kind of getting what was going on with Jesus, but now we see kind of the fruit and the fruition of them witnessing the life of their brother. And so it's encouraging to see that. But Jude is kind of going to be broken up into 4 segments. We're going to look at, first of all, his salutation and opening appeal to the church. That's what we're going to do this Sunday, is that opening salutation to the called, beloved, and kept of God, and what that means for us, and what that reminds us about who we are. In fact, in the scriptures, the command for us to remember who God is, remember who we are to God, and remember who we are to one another as God's people is more prevalent than almost any other command of God. The command to obey or to serve, but the command to remember occurs more often. So Jude kind of appeals to that. He's reminding us of who we are, the called, the beloved, and the kept of God. And then he goes into the opening description of the appeal to us. He wants us to earnestly contend for the faith. And it's interesting what that will mean, and we won't even really find out what the earnestly contending for the faith looks like until the final week. The next 2 weeks, we're going to look at just what it is that Jude is alerting us to and warning us of. And it's some vivid descriptions, some poetic and some just specific descriptions of the kind of deception that's taking place in the church, the denial of who Jesus is and the effect it's having on the followers of Christ. And then finally, in the final week, we're going to look at what I'm going to be calling the kind of the final prescription and benediction that Jude gives to us as we earnestly contend for the faith. So I encourage you to come 8:30 Sunday mornings. Again, you are who this letter is addressed to. You are the called, beloved, and kept of God. And so come on Sunday mornings as together we are reminded by Jude, the brother of Jesus, what it is we are earnestly contending for. So hope to see you there, and we'll talk to you soon.